Hi, Matt with etrailer. Today we're going to be talking about the Thomas Payne Recliner Seats. Now, this is going to be a great option if you're looking for something that's going to be a smaller recliner that won't take up much space, but still be pretty comfortable. So let's check it out. So this is going to be one of their Euro chairs, and you can get this in a bunch of other colors that match the interior of your RV. Now, what makes these ones stand out, like I said, they're going to be very compact to a lot of other options, which is really important for RVs. We don't have a lot of space in here. But you get a lot of cool functions with this. This is going to be able to rotate 360 degrees, and then you can kick up your feet with this lever on the side, and even lean back. You can even do one without the other, depending on how you want to enjoy your time. But for now, we're going to be focusing on the looks and how this feels. So up top, for the actual color of the fabric area, that's going to be this Dellmead color. To me, what that means is it's just going to be a type of tan. I think this is going to work well for most RVs, especially with this base that's going to have this wood color to it. And then we're going to have that black finish for all the hardware underneath here. And the way it's going to feel is it's going to be fairly cushiony up top and anywhere that you're sitting. So I'm right now here and on my back as well. But for underneath here, or any spot that your body really isn't going to be making contact with, that's not going to have any cushioning. Now let's talk a little bit what it's going to be like to actually use. So leaning back, all you have to do is lean back, just apply a little bit of pressure. That's actually pretty easy to do. Now when you do lean back behind you, just make sure you have almost 10 inches of clearance behind you, because if you don't, you're going to make contact with something. Now when we go over to the leg rest, the way you operate that is there's going to be a lever on the side, and it can be a little bit awkward to find when you're first using it. But this is fairly easy to use. If I pull it, and if I don't lift up on my legs, it's not going to kick my legs up. I got to lift my legs up myself, and there you have it. That's also going to be fairly cushiony too, and it's going to have this section in between here that is open. And if I ever just want to sit up and still have my legs out, I can do that just by lifting up my torso. And then when we want to put that leg back into place, just apply pressure to it until it clicks into place. And the other thing is going to be that pivot, like I said before. So you are going to have to put just a little bit of pressure behind that when you move around. I'll typically just put my feet on the ground and push. So you're not going to be flying all over the place, willy-nilly. It does a good job at holding you in place, but if you do need to rotate some, no problem. And you can even rotate as you're leaning back too. Now I will say, when you are rotating and if you are leaning back, just make sure you're not going to make contact with anything, because that is going to take up a lot of space. Now if you are kind of worried about sitting in here as well, since this is going to be a bit more of a narrower seat, then I'd recommend checking out some of Thomas Payne's glider chairs, because that's going to be a larger chair, so it's going to take up more space in your RV, but it is going to be a little more comfy, and it is going to be a little bit more wide. Now overall, I think the Euro chairs are going to be a solid option for most RVs out there, especially since they are a little more compact, and you get a lot of pivot with them, and they're pretty comfy. Now for getting it inside of your RV, this is going to be a really easy option to work with. I do recommend building it inside of here. You just have to take your pieces in here at first, but I can actually show you how we handled it now. So when it comes to actually bringing this inside of our trailer, it's actually a pretty easy process, because I recommend installing it completely inside of here, and we can actually go over that now. Now if we're getting the other pieces on here, all you have to do is pretty much just grab the backrest, and that's going to have a pin, some clips that hold it into place. Then you go to the armrest, and you'll bolt these into place as well. That's nice that we do have an Allen key to help you do that, but if you have any other tools that might make it a bit easier, go ahead and use those. And then you're going to secure those armrests to the backrest, and that's pretty much it. After you have this all put together, you can sit in it and test it out and see if it feels the way you want it to. Now, if you guys have any other questions, let us know here at etrailer. And again, I'm Matt. Thanks for watching.